Hello, this is Kylie. This is my first video on the road. We are in an RV park in our secret undisclosed location, spending a fabulous, very chill, relaxing week with our best friend before we head out of Texas to go to Georgia to see Pace's mom. Hi, Mom. This is my lovely RV behind us. And it's such a beautiful day. I'm outside when you can hear perhaps a leaf blower in the distance, but I've waited like 3 hours for them to stop and they're not. So we're just gonna roll with it. It's part of the whole nomad RV adventure thing. So today we're gonna talk about making space for miracles. I'm gonna tell you a story. The other day, I was in this horrible mood and I was having a really crappy day and things were really awful in general. And I was driving home from somewhere and it was a long drive because this was like a week ago when our RV park was way the hell away from everything ever. And I was driving home and I passed by this field with these horses in it. And I thought, oh, I really want to stop and take a picture of those horses. But it's on a highway and I don't want to just pull off the highway. My truck is so big, I'm going to take up the whole shoulder. Blah, blah, blah. And then by the time I decided, okay, I'm just going to do it, there was this great big semi that pulled over and like took up the whole spot where I was going to park. And then I got all insecure about like stopping next to a semi. I don't know why, I just had this thing. And so I wound up just driving on. But then I spent probably 10 miles worth of driving feeling really sad that I had not stopped to take a picture of these horses. So then I spent another 10, maybe 15 miles looking for a reasonable place for me to turn my truck around and go back and take a picture of the horses. And I finally found this turnoff and I turned and I'm immediately driving down this long, dusty road surrounded by fields with horses in them. And I was just totally delighted. So I pulled off to the side of the road and stopped next to this one field with these horses. My favorite kind of horse is the brown and white kind, which I think are the Appaloosa, I think. And as soon as I stopped my truck and walked up to the fence, these two horses came right up to the fence and I patted their noses and I talked to them and I told them I was going to take their picture, and they immediately like looked at each other and brushed up against each other, and I snapped this shot. And it was just a miracle. It was this perfect moment of exactly what I'd been hoping for, and this beautiful shot that I never would have gotten in pretty much any other circumstances. And I felt like I had really honored myself as a photographer, and I had really honored my heart, and I had done what I really wanted to do despite being angsty and despite really stressing out about it. I just took a deep breath and I followed my gut, and a miracle happened and I got this totally amazing shot. So I bet you can see where this is going. I challenge you to open up and make space for miracles in your own life. If every part of your life is planned out exactly, and every bit of the stuff that you do has to be a very certain way, and everything is orderly and in a row, that really limits your space for wild adventures and magic and miracles to happen. So loosen up a little and take a deep breath sometimes and turn around and go a weird way and find some space to allow for miracles. Because I tell you what, if you make space for miracles, they will totally happen. Mwah. See you next time.